Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Thoughts on Education, an initiative by College Dunya. Today we have with us Ms. Fatima, who is the language facilitator at Aadya Aviation College, Kalyan Nagar, Bangalore. Glad to have you, ma'am.
It's a pleasure to be here too.
Right. So my first question for you, ma'am, that how important is English communication in the field of aviation?
English communication is important in every field, irrespective of whatever you are doing. But being in the aviation field, it becomes immensely necessary because here you would be interacting with foreigners, people who are coming from different countries. It could be for tourism, for treatment, for studies, or any other aspect. So when you build up a good rapport with your passengers, it will make their journey easier as well as memorable. English communication here is important because if you help your passengers have a safe journey or have a memorable journey, you will build up a good rapport with them and they will choose to fly with you always. And it's also important in your personal as well as professional life.
Right, ma'am. So my next question, so apart from English communication, what other skill sets are required in the field of PB aviation?
Well, I think there are so many other things that are really important. One I would say is technology. So these days, technology is available everywhere, from homes to offices, roads to airport. So being tech savvy will help you organize your job as well as your personal life. Technology is something that we cannot avoid anywhere. So you being good at technology makes things easier at your workplace as well as your life. And the other thing that I would emphasize on is soft skills. So talking about soft skills, I think we have emotional intelligence, critical thinking, time management. So these things, when you implement these in your workplace and your personal life, it will help you immensely to create the job satisfaction that you require and finally make sure you have success in your life. And being in this field for more than a decade, I assure you that here at Aadya Aviation, we make sure that we work on your skills right from the first semester so that at the end of 3 years, you are confident and also fluent with your communication skills and also with your technical skills. We have a huge range of technical courses available here. It could be anything from basic to advanced. So our students now not only graduate with a degree in their respective degree, but also have the skills that are required for them to be hired in this field.
Right. So since you have been in this industry for over a decade right now, so any advice do you have for any kind of aviation aspirant or in particularly to the younger generation?
Well, what I would like to advise them is, these days when children study a subject, they are just studying so that they clear an exam, they finish, they success, it could be they are just memorizing something. I think it's important for every student to implement the knowledge that you are gaining in their day-to-day life. So it could be anything that you are learning. So think about how can you use this in your everyday life to make your everyday life much easier, much organized. This way, whatever you're learning is not just for an exam, but it is for a continuous development in your life. And this will help you on a large scale when you get into a profession. So just not for your exams, learn something to be a better person than you are in the future and in the present.
Right, ma'am. So a few minutes back, you spoke how important these soft skills can be in part of aviation. Can you just give a few certain use cases or examples as to which particular soft skill can be used at what time only in the field of PB aviation?
Well, I think I would emphasize on emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is something where you should know how you can have a control on your emotions as well as the person who is in front of you. So let's take up an example where there's a passenger whose flight is delayed and he's getting irritated, and you now have to handle this passenger and make sure that the situation is calm. For that, you yourself needs to be calm and clear with your thoughts first. So emotional intelligence, critical thinking to be. So maybe some passenger he's lost his luggage or something. So here I think people need to be prepared for these kind of situations. Here in Aadya Aviation College, we give students these scenarios and make them understand the kind of problems that they could face in their professional life. So we prepare them with scenarios like this so that they know when they are into something like this, how they can make things easier for both themselves, the company, and the passengers.
Right, ma'am. So I think many of the viewers who are viewing this can definitely make use of the information whatever we shared or had today. So